He said, oh, y'all shooting a video in the Everglades? Oh, that's some real shot right there. Boom! The video gonna drop right there. Like, look, hey, you ain't see the
Do you understand where I come from?
Yeah.
You might not. Don't be quick to judge. When I'm in your city, you know I'm a plug.
You made it?
I said my time is the moment, so my time, yeah, I want it. I told my niggas stop tripping, I told my bitch to stop bitching. Yeah, I'm on the money missing, trying to stack up a chicken. They got deaf in their ears, so you know they don't listen. Yeah, my time is the moment, so my time, yeah, I want it. I told my niggas stop tripping, I told my bitch to stop bitching. Yeah, I'm on the money mission, trying to stack up a chicken. They got deaf in their ears, so you know they don't listen. Yeah, deaf in their ears, no, they don't listen. Definitely is, no they don't, definitely is, no they don't listen. Definitely is, definitely. 9-4, into the whole earth explode. They say that boy cold, just like Eskimo. Pass the draw to Cali just so we can set the tone. Then we drop the ball at metronome. 9-4 silent, motherfucker clone. Ride through the desert all alone. The pyramid scheme, the Game of Thrones. Middle finger up, mighty cone. No time for the monkey business, did he come? I'm trying to live right when my life's so wrong. Smoking gas to the moon, taking flight in a song. Backstabbers in the back, but I can't see they wrong till I'm trying to do right. Every night in a song, elevate. Never ever been a snake. Ever seen me meditate? Let's go to the space. Cause you see me in a race, like a turtle in a race, no, I'm a turtle in a race. I said my time is the moment, so my time, yeah, I want it. I told my niggas stop tripping, I told my bitch to stop bitching. Yeah, I'm on a money mission, trying to stack up a chick. And them niggas got deaf in their ears, so you know they don't listen. I said my time is the moment, so my time, yeah, I want it. I told my niggas stop tripping, I told my bitch to stop bitching. Yeah, I'm on a money mission, trying to stack up a chick. And they got that deaf in their ears, so you know they don't listen. Yeah. Definitely is, no they don't listen. Yeah, definitely is, definitely is, no they don't listen. Yeah, definitely is, no they don't, definitely is, no they don't listen. Yeah, definitely is, no they don't listen. Definitely is, no they don't listen. They got that definitely is, so you know they don't listen.
You made this?
Gold.
To his empire, music vampires. It's Ivy, the undisputed producer.
The very first time that I saw you, baby, I can't stop thinking about you, honey. All the places that I've been to, I never met somebody like you. If you bought me a baby girl, I want her just to be like you. When she's far away, I want to see my baby in you. I be the video, you be my chioma, but I'm ready to go cook for you. My love, because of you anyway, my love. Baby, jump by love. My love for you, kò ṣe fẹ́nu sọ. Láàrin àwọn ẹgbẹ́ aya mi ó yàtọ̀. Ọtí ló rẹwà nínú ẹyẹ aya mi, mo fẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé ó yàtọ̀. I love you today, girl I go love you tomorrow. You all alone. Now you go get my tomorrow. I love you today. Girl, I go love you tomorrow. You all alone. Now you go get my tomorrow. I love you, banana. Like that you know no be yawa. I feel you yakata. Like you is Yagomaya. My love. Because of you anyway, my love. Baby, jump by love. My love for you, go shape them so. If I love you today, I go still love you tomorrow. If I love you today, my baby no go see sorrow. Say you go chop banana, my baby chop banana. Say you go take banana, my baby sugar. I know because I know that, my baby triangle over. If you be my tire, I go be sucked up the bar. Be my account shower, my baby no be our baby. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. Yeah, Bash Cartel.
He said, oh, y'all shooting a video? And the Everglades hook? Oh, that's some real shot right there. Boom! The video gonna drop right there. Like, look, hey, you ain't see the
Do you understand where I come from?
Yeah.
You might not. Don't be quick to judge. When I'm in your city, you know I'm a plug.
You made it.
I said my time is the moment, so my time, yeah, I want it. I told my niggas stop tripping, I told my bitch to stop bitching. Yeah, I'm on the money missing, tryna stack up a chicken. They got deaf in their ears, so you know they don't listen. Yeah, my time is the moment, so my time, yeah, I want it. I told my niggas stop tripping, I told my bitch to stop bitching. Yeah, I'm on the money mission, tryna stack up a chicken. They got deaf in their ears, so you know they don't listen. Yeah, deaf in their ears, no, they don't listen. Hey. Definitely is, no they don't, Definitely is, no they don't listen. Definitely is, definitely. 9-4, into the whole earth explode. They say that boy cold, just like Eskimo. Pass the draw to Cali just so we can set the tone. Then we drop the ball like metronome. 9-4 silent, motherfucker clone. Ride through the desert all alone. The pyramid scheme, the Game of Thrones. Middle finger up, mighty cone. No time for the monkey business, Diddy Kong. I'm trying to live right when my life's so wrong. Smoking gas in the moon, taking flight in a song. Backstabbers in the back, but I can't see they wrong. Cause I'm trying to do right every night in a song. Elevate. Never ever been a snake. Ever seen me meditate? Let's go to the space. Cause you see me in a race, like a turtle in a race, no, I'm a turtle in a spray. I said my time is the moment, so my time, yeah, I want it. I told my niggas stop tripping, I told my bitch to stop bitching. Yeah, I'm on a money mission, tryna stack up a chicken. Them niggas got deaf in their ears, so you know they don't listen. I said my time is the moment, so my time, yeah, I want it. I told my niggas stop tripping, I told my bitch to stop bitching. Yeah, I'm on a money mission, tryna stack up a chicken. They got that deaf in their ears, so you know they don't listen. Yeah. Definitely is, no they don't listen. Yeah, definitely is, definitely is, no they don't listen. Yeah, definitely is, no they don't. Definitely is, no they don't listen. Yeah, definitely is, no they don't listen. Yeah, definitely is, no they don't listen. They got that definitely is, so you know they don't listen.
You made this?
He said, oh, y'all shooting a video in the Everglades? Oh, that's some real shots right there. Boom! The video gonna drop right there. Like, hey, you ain't see the
Do you understand where I come from?
Yeah.
You might not. Don't be quick to judge. When I'm in your city, you know I'm a plug.
You made it.
I said my time is the moment, so my time, yeah, I want it. I told my niggas stop tripping, I told my bitch to stop bitching. Yeah, I'm on the money missing, tryna stack up a chicken. They got deaf in their ears, so you know they don't listen. Yeah, my time is the moment, so my time, yeah, I want it. I told my niggas stop tripping, I told my bitch to stop bitching. Yeah, I'm on the money mission, tryna stack up a chicken. They got deaf in their ears, so you know they don't listen. Yeah, deaf in their ears, no, they don't listen. Hey. Definitely is, no they don't, Definitely is, no they don't listen. Definitely is, definitely. 9-4, into the whole earth explode. They say that boy cold, just like Eskimo. Pass the draw to Cali just so we can set the tone. Then we drop the ball like metronome. 9-4 silent, motherfucker clone. Ride through the desert all alone. The pyramid scheme, the Game of Thrones. Middle finger up, mighty cone. No time for the monkey business, did he come? I'm trying to live right when my life's so wrong. Smoking gas and I'm on, taking flight in a song. Backstabbers in the back, but I can't see they wrongs. And I'm trying to do right every night in a song. Elevate. Never ever been a snake. Ever seen me meditate? Let's go to the space. Cause you see me in a race, like a turtle in a race, no, I'm a turtle in a race. I said my time is the moment, so my time, yeah, I want it. I told my niggas stop tripping, I told my bitch to stop bitching. Yeah, I'm on a money mission, tryna stack up a chick. And them niggas got deaf in their ears, so you know they don't listen. I said my time is the moment, so my time, yeah, I want it. I told my niggas stop tripping, I told my bitch to stop bitching. Yeah, I'm on a money mission, tryna stack up a chick. And they got that deaf in their ears, so you know they don't listen. Yeah. Definitely is, no they don't listen. Yeah, definitely is, definitely is, no they don't listen. Yeah, definitely is, no they don't. Definitely is, no they don't listen. Yeah, definitely is, no they don't listen. Yeah, definitely is, no they don't listen. They got that definitely is, so you know they don't listen.
I think we good now. We good. Let me see. Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay.
All right, we're good in effect. All right, so what we were saying was our conversation. Sorry for the Chinese movie type situation where you see nothing but lips and you're not understanding what the heck is going on. And then there's
sorry, guys. You know, I did not have the mics up. OMG. You know, when you do a lot, you put together a show
When
and you
it's
got
Thursday.
10,000 things to do.
when it's Thursday.
You kind of missed some steps. I'm thinking the mics was up. But yes,
Because it's
happy
Thursday.
Throwback Thursday, right? It is Friday Eve, honey.
That's why.
Friday Eve. What
Hi,
up, Marlon? We love us some Marlon, honey. We appreciate you guys tuning in to the show. It's Thursday.
Happy Thursday.
The weekend is near.
Happy
So if you had a
Thursday.
long week, you definitely deserve a drink or two, a blunt or two.
Can I just have some pineapple juice on the rocks, please?
Because adulting is tough, okay?
I don't drink.
Me don't drink, we don't. But you know what? I think I'm starting to transition because I was shout out to my godfather. I was at his birthday party, the Wilkinsons.
Oh, yeah.
Doc, what's up? And they had some Stella Rose, right? And I've always heard about Stella Rose Black. They say it's super, light and it's sweet. And oh my God, I fell in love. I fell in love because there's only one wine that I drink that I love, which is the Barta something. It's the Blue Moscato with the map on it. That's all you got to say. The Moscato with the map on it.
Girl, I don't know.
Because it's sparkly. I mean, not sparkly. It's bubbly and it's nice and sweet. So now that I done tried Stella Rose, I don't know. I think, I'm starting to transition to liking wine. And it didn't even get me, like I wasn't sweating and getting hot. Because that's the main reason why I stopped drinking. Like definitely when my soul left my body in college. I mean, my soul literally left my body. Like you know how, like they say, you are comatose, like you are awake, but you cannot move. Like you can't move not one part of your body. So, it was 2 times my soul left my body. Then, and when I went on the ride at the youth fair, and it's the one that go all the way up and then it just drop you. Down. And then every time you see somebody drop, you just see their feet sticking in the air like. Those are the 2 times my soul left my body.
Girl,
ladies and gentlemen.
What kind of Sabrina the teenage witch you on, girl?
Listen. So.
Anyways.
Yes. But what we're talking about.
What we were talking about was true friendship, especially during the times of COVID-19. There's a lot of things that's going on, of course.
Yes.
Previously, you just saw the video of the guest that will be coming on tonight. So we're going to excited about that.
Shout out to Dennis Legendary.
Yes.
He'll be stopping by to holler at us.
Yes.
Yeah.
And, what we were saying was value friendship around this time. Value friendship around this time.
And have compassion and be sensitive because a lot of times, yes, we know that we are ourselves going through our own thing.
Right.
But you truly know when a friend needs you a little bit more than you need yourself for that situation right now. And I just feel like, have some compassion, be a little bit more sympathy and have a little bit more sympathy and check on your strong friends, because a lot of our strong friends, like me, I'm a strong friend, and everyone thinks that sometimes I don't have issues, I don't have troubles because I'm the one helping everyone out of their issues and their troubles. Yeah. A gift, which I love. I love to help people.
But
and I'm saying,
she need friends too.
But hell, I be needing, and I have my elders. I love my elder spiritual mothers because that wisdom, honey, it's a special type of wisdom that aligns you at a certain point or a certain age in your life as a woman. We all need that big mama. Okay.
True, right. And what we were discussing is that we have to value each other. We have to value someone. Her life is different from mine. My life is different from hers.
Absolutely.
Aside from all of that, I respect her as who she is. If she's at a certain pinnacle of her life and she's accomplishing certain things that I did not accomplish, because remember, different journeys, different lives.
Right.
I cannot get angry at her striving for something for so long. I cannot get angry with her if she has degrees or experience or this and that. I cannot get angry with her. If anything, she is an addition to my life because of her experience. If I'm lacking in motivation, I can look to my left and say, well, shit, my friend can do it.
Right.
I can do it too.
Right.
There is no
competition
between what she does or what I do. Like Absolutely. What we were saying, I was saying was being a part of the Divas Lounge, and we've been there for 2 years, doing our thing. She has helped me in many ways. Okay,
both ways we have helped each other,
right? But you know what I'm saying? Like, some people are like, oh, the Divas Lounge, blah, blah, blah. She probably does. Yes, she does. She has helped me in a lot of things. Some things you guys don't even know about. Some big things that people don't even know about that's in the works right now, and it's because of her kind nature. So sometimes I feel that sometimes people need to be careful. When you speak to a person, sometimes you should be careful. Sometimes people got to think of, if someone's telling you the harsh words about certain things, it's not because they're trying to be harsh. It's because they know your ass can do better.
Period.
That's what it is. Because if someone doesn't care about what you're doing, if someone sees you're doing this wrong, you're doing this wrong, you're doing this wrong, and they have the expertise to say, hey, this is wrong, let me guide you into the right direction, then take the advice, because consultation is not free. Period. People will charge you for free game.
Sure will.
And will not even give you all free game because they want you to come back for more so they can charge you some more. So what I'm saying, constructive criticism is not a bad thing at all. Constructive criticism builds character.
Fact.
Builds character. That's it. Pain builds character, and character contributes to purpose. That is it. Don't take it as, I'll give you an example. Let's say I'm singing a song, whatever. She's in the studio with me. Okay, I'm singing this song. Anaiyah. Now, mind you, guys, a lot of people don't know she can sing. Okay, she can. Okay, so she has a church voice background. She can sing. Now, if she comes in and she says, hey, Anaiyah, listen, that bar that you just did right there, that key that you just sang, can you soften that? Because I hear something else. I'm not gonna get mad at her in the studio and cuss you out and be like, oh, well, bitch, my music's out. I'm this, I'm that. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna say, well, damn, is there something that you hear? Yes, I hear this. Well, let me try it out first. Let's try it out first. And then let's hear it together and see what's up. If it sounds good, we keep it. If it doesn't sound good, okay, whatever. Next, we move on to next. But I'm not gonna get angry if she has an ear, because at the same token, she has been, on the mainstream platform where she hears music and plays music, and she knows what is radio ready versus what is not. So I can't go up to her and get an attitude with her. Yeah, I'm a singer, but she has the ear for radio. You get me? What's radio ready?
Right.
So she'll say, I like it, but for radio though, from what I'm hearing or whatever, I'm saying you could be different, but I just need you to do this thing a little bit, and then that will grab the audience. Because I know, because when I'm playing the record, when I was playing the records on the on the mainstream platform, I noticed that when it was in this type of style or whatever, I got more requests for them to play back that record. And I had to play back that record because that was my job. I had to play back that record. You get what I'm saying? Because I was in control of playing back the record. You get what I mean? So that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. So, when it comes to people with expertise, or is your friend and they're giving you constructive criticism, when you downplay that and you have an attitude and you go through it and you go through all these little changes,
you miss your damn blessing. So don't miss your blessing in 2020.
Up a really good relationship that can help you take you to the next level. I could tell you personally, from my personal experience, I have a lot of people who hear what I'm doing. I have a lot. It's not just me. Okay, I have a lot of people that comes in. You know, my dude is in the industry as well. I have all these different people. I like this, I don't like that. I like this, I don't like that. Maybe you should sing this. Remember one time when we had the interview with Mr. Kings?
Yes.
Producer. That man will make me freaking sing 20 times if he got to, if the shit don't sound right. Anaiyah, do it again.
Yes. So the moral of the story is
watch.
Listen to your friends, be a good friend, have some sympathy. A lot of people going through, and just remember how blessed you are. Okay.
Sure.
Let's not sit around act like God ain't still been good in the midst of the storm. So let's have gratitude. Waking up with gratitude every morning and every day is definitely important. Now,
Yes.
I have a lot of gratitude, you know, because I'm so thankful for not only God and the universe, but I gotta give praise to Swiss Beats and Timberland.
I knew she was gonna do it again.
I just love, see, this is why you have to listen to that inner voice within. And when you have a fire or a vision for something, you just gotta go for it because it may turn into gold. And this verses that they've created is definitely gold, and it's a new,
yes, it is
a new amazing thing for the culture. So
and it's giving these artists chance.
I mean, Brandy and Monica killed verses and split it wide open. They were the best, the most numbers, broke records. Their albums went back number one. It didn't happen to any other artist.
True.
That battle. So that was definitely legendary. So up next, which was just released yesterday, is I'm gonna bring up the picture for you guys.
Come on.
Come
on.
I must have rehearsed my line.
Yes.
1,000 times.
Yes.
Until I had them memorized.
Yes.
Oh, that was hot. Jesus took a lot out of me. Now, yes. Bell and
Georgia.
Gladys Knight. Georgia. Yes. So they're going to be going head to head, and this is strictly for legends only. And what I love about it is they doing this on a Sunday, honey. So they want us to have our Sunday dinner ready. They want the collard greens going to be cooking, the cabbage, the cornbread. I'm sure they're going to cook up some hard moss. I know Patti LaBelle is going to cook up a feast. At her house, okay? And Gladys Knight, poor thing. No, because that was Gladys Knight. Where she had an amazing restaurant with her and Marlon Wayans and ATL. Was it Marlon? It was one of the Wayans. And they had an amazing soul food restaurant that her son eventually he sent that down on the train, headed straight to the undergrounds of Georgia. It's kind of like a situation like with Sweetie Pie, with her son, and it's like her son did all this illegal shit and just crashed and burned the whole business, which is very, very sad.
And
we got to do better. You see, they're trying to, Black folks are trying to leave generational wealth for their children and then for their children
to sabotage it and then bring it down to nothing.
Good God Almighty. So R&B and soul music fans are ready. This is going to be a very legendary music moment, all happening during quarantine, okay? So Patti and Gladys, they will officially take their fans on a musical trip down memory lane.
Yes.
Courtesy of Versus Battle. So again, it's going to be taking place on Sunday, this Sunday, okay? This Sunday, September the 13th. And they're doing it at the Fillmore in Philadelphia.
Oh,
you know they are
love that
divas.
place.
So they got to do this right. And they got to do it legendary. So what place better than the Fillmore? Okay.
Yes.
So the ladies will get things started around 8 p.m. So like I say, go ahead, start cooking that Sunday dinner. Put on your little church clothes because they're going to be taking us to church.
Both of us going to be on Versus. We already know because that's how we are. We're going to be watching this thing.
Front and center, honey. And we have our little Zooms and we have our little chats and we be going in.
Yeah.
So Versus wrote the masterclass we've all been waiting for. So they say leave your church clothes on all Sunday and pull up to the affair of all affairs. Okay, y'all got to get dressed up for this. Okay, so again, Sunday, don't miss it.
It's hot and popping.
Yes. Now, it's been a lot of things that has been hot and popping, but I do want to give also some good news to unemployed people out there. Amazon is doing something amazing right now. They will be having a job fair, and they are looking to hire corporate and technology workers, and then they're going to be paying them $150,000 annually.
Yeah.
Okay. So they announced this on Good Morning America. And Amazon said they're ready to make thousands of professional dreams come true. They're going to be holding a free, first of its kind virtual career fair that could help attendees land six-figure positions, okay, and highly valuable one-on-one career coaching. So the Amazon Virtual Career Day will officially take place on September the 16th, and it includes interactive workshops and speaker sessions for an estimated 20,000 people. Okay, but Amazon is looking to hire 33,000 new corporate and technology workers at an average compensation, again, of $150K. This is good.
Boom.
This is good. Okay, and it includes salary and stock.
All right.
Okay. So they hope to build on the success of last year's Career Day event that was held around 6 U.S. cities, and it contains 17,000 job seekers. So this new virtual event will fortunately allow everyone to participate in the Virtual Career Day 2020, regardless of their location. And now they're saying, now guys, let's remember, we know you home and you probably done got out of the rifts of like working and getting up and getting dressed. But this is definitely like you walking into a corporate building for an interview. So they want you to be presentable. Right. Okay. So you got to get up. You got to brush your hair. Hell, brush your damn teeth. Your voice sound better.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So hopefully anyone out there that is looking for employment, hopefully one of these six-figure positions is for you. Guys, make sure that you are following us. If you are in the build-on, please make sure you comment and subscribe and tell a friend to tell a friend we are live.
We are live.
Now we have now you can definitely catch us anytime, basically anywhere. Divas Lounge is definitely worldwide. Okay, we are now on Apple Podcasts. Yep. We are on Spotify, TuneIn, Overcast, Pocket Cast, Castro, Castbox. Okay, and we will be on many more.
Yeah.
So it's official. Anytime after this, each live show, I uploaded the podcast onto these major platforms, and you can check us out. You can take us in your car. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're at work, you know, download that app. If you got Spotify app, Apple app, TuneIn app, you can now listen to Divas Lounge everywhere, guys. Okay. Now we got some teas to get into, because this been the week of
4 sugars right now.
This been the week of audio droppings. Okay, and I'm gonna start off with.
Start it off, girl. Set it off.
Where they at? What they said. I'm starting off with Bow Wow,
boom,
and Kimora.
Oh, Jesus.
Now, an audio has been leaked. And it is stating, and it looks like all of the audio is about their past alleged altercations when supposedly Bow Wow hit Kamori Leslie in her stomach while she was pregnant with his child. Okay. So in this audio obtained by On Site, Kamori, she can be heard saying, "This man hit me in my stomach." And then someone else who was present in the room can be heard speaking after her and said, "He knows she's pregnant. Why hit her in her stomach?"
True.
So I'm gonna let you guys listen to the audio right quick for your damn self because this is getting out of
stomach. Yeah, he hit her in her stomach. I saw it. So I saw that with my own eyes.
No, like it's no way. Like
not with my own eyes, but all four of my eyes. No, because they not having any type of concern for you or your well-being by doing that. You know, he knows she's pregnant. Why hit her in the stomach?
You know what I'm saying? She a cop out, bro.
Don't even say anything.
Leave this
I wanna
motherfucking room,
leave.
do anything, same thing, and watch what I do to your shit.
I want to leave.
Watch what I do to your shit. Your mama,
Okay.
your sister,
All right.
watch what I do, bro. You gonna be like, damn.
But see,
Ooh.
you can't say stuff.
I'm telling you, bro.
You can't break something you ain't made.
If you try to, you know.
Can't break.
Motherfucking body, bro.
I ain't nobody, so let me
Nah.
leave. If
Nah.
I'm not nobody, so let me leave.
Not.
I'm nobody,
You ain't
but
shit.
you got me in this room like a fucking prisoner.
You not.
I'm just trying
You
to
no bars
figure
in this
out. So why can't I leave?
Cause you ain't busting a move, nigga. You can't get around me.
I gotta fight you to get out the room.
I guess so. Man, boy. I'm gonna burn you, boy. I'm gonna burn you, boy. You toast, boy. Yo, Just, you better tell her, boy. Just. Warn her now. You better stay on her side, boy. She don't know she fuck with, boy. I ain't them niggas you fuck with, boy. I'm very powerful in this shit. I'm telling you right now. You won't work a day in your motherfucking life fucking with me. I'm telling you right now, nigga. No, you think I'm playing. Just, she think I'm playing. She think I'm playing. She think I'm playing like I will not take my whole 2019 to be just fuck over her life and everybody she involved with.
2019 on that.
She think it's a game, bro. You have a hard time, nigga. I'm trying to tell you right now, boy. You have a hard time.
Okay, shot.
You won't have a hard time.
Can I just have the hard time?
You have a hard time, nigga. You have a hard time.
I'm
Just
ready
in my
to
room,
do
blood.
it.
In my room.
I know you're not. I just want to leave.
We can talk, then you can leave. On God.
AD,
We can talk, then
I
you can
don't want
leave.
to talk to you.
You just said if I stay right here, we can talk, and you
I don't
gonna
want to
leave.
talk to you. Well, whatever you can say to me, you
Bro,
can say
ain't
to
nobody
me
about
in
to
the
fuck
room.
with you, bro.
I don't want nobody to
I
leave.
swear on the Bible, bro. I'm not about
I
to fuck
don't
with you,
care.
bro.
You swear to God you would never hit me again.
Bro,
But
I'm
we
gonna
here.
sit right here. I'm gonna sit right
No.
here. I'm gonna sit right
We're
here.
not leaving the room.
I'm gonna sit right here and talk to
I
you,
don't
bro.
care.
Hey, D, I'm telling you right
Please
now, y'all
don't
can
leave me
leave.
in this room, AD.
No, she don't want us to. She want.
Ain't nobody about to do
I
nothing to
don't
her.
want AD to leave the room.
We about to be sitting in the room as motherfuckers here. Hey, D, grab your blanket. Get a company.
Good, bro.
Been good. You better grab a pillow and a comforter and come back. You can put the lock on the door. I ain't gonna move.
Let her leave.
For what? I'll let her leave when we talk. She said we could talk.
See, this is where I get confused. Okay, so you work so hard, you know what I mean, in your younger years to achieve in your older years that you dumb have. Like, that's what I don't understand.
Bow Wow needs help. Okay, he needs help. He has been going through a lot of mental health issues. I think he has some mental health issues
Definitely
going on because he has been lashing out for a long time.
right. Yeah.
His mother can't even keep his ass in control. Okay, it was very embarrassing to see that on Growing Up Hip Hop that his mother doesn't even have an influence on him. He doesn't even think when his mother is even in the room to respect her. It's really out of control, and I think it's the lack of him having his father in his life, and he does not know how to treat women.
Yeah.
He doesn't. It's very embarrassing. Their whole situation had played out so nasty anyway through the whole season of Growing Up Hip Hop. Very toxic. And I just think that celebrity men like Bow Wow, like Tory Lanez, like Trey Songz, like R. Kelly, they like to throw their rocks and hide their hands. They always trying to make the black woman look like the victim. The victimizer.
Right. The aggressor.
The aggressor.
Right. Yeah.
We always have to be questioned. Oh, what she did. Y'all know that they be having attitudes. Oh, she probably did this and was talking too much. And those are still no reasons for it to result to a man not having self-control.
Right, I agree. Yeah.
Because before this audio came out, it was an audio, not an audio, a video when they were in the elevator and he buffed up at her.
Yes, I remember that. Yes.
And he tried to justify that.
Yes,
how can you try to justify it? The video showed everything. Now, for those who was going after Sierra in the early 2000s when he broke her damn finger.
I remember that.
Okay. She been trying to tell y'all that his ass was abusive then. Nobody wanted to listen.
Yeah.
No one ever wants to listen to the black woman. Okay. And it needs to stop. It's disgusting. And I don't know what it's going to take for a lot of these black men to respect the black woman, to protect the black woman. And then these women who get with these celebrity men who they know is broken.
Yeah, they know.
Broke, busted, and disgusted. We know that when Bow Wow lied and said that he was on a jet and the way he took the picture only to be on a commercial flight, and someone on the flight saw it and decided to post a picture of him.
Yes.
To expose his lies. Nah, boo. You're commercial, not even in first class. Let's stop playing games here, okay? And I think it's the lack of his success in 2020, 2019, 2018, 2017.
I just feel like he should just understand that when you are a public figure, you have supposed to be a certain standard. Now, you already know that the industry is biased. And now you want to play towards the stereotype. What was the point of all these people, all these old entertainers working so hard so you can actually make some real money now for you to do this shit? It's like you going back. It doesn't make sense.
Insecurity issues, correct. But you always going at a women that are out of your league. Number one, let's keep it real, okay? You go at a women that are out of your league, and this is why baby girl Simmons, Angela will not give you a time of day. Y'all can be friends. She could kiki. First of all, let me show you her new damn man, okay? While we on the subject, because she don't want to got her a new boo and she loving chocolate. Go on, girl. You be happy. Got your little Superman, girl. Ooh. I was a little shocked because she liked them thugs. Okay, we seen her with her baby daddy. That's really her course of men. But I think since the situation happened and it started getting dangerous, and you know your ass come from the church background, and we do love us some thugs, but when real life happen on your ass, you get real. Let me go on here and give me a little subtle, man. It's not the life I want to goddamn live. Now, I need Bow Wow to go get the help that he need. It's very sickening to know that you punched her in the stomach while she was pregnant. That's then, you trying to keep her hostage. I mean, you're doing too much. If you say you can get any female you want, why are you doing all of this?
The thing that pissed me off was what he was saying. Like I can destroy your
right.
I can do this.
But what career do you have right now where you got that type of clout? You don't even have it with Jermaine Dupri, baby. So who bag can you stop? Because your bag been stopped.
Like, she think I'm playing. Listen, let me explain something to you. You playing because you running your mouth off rip. And, it's so sad and so tragic that these people, they outsource these type of women so they could do this to. But they know which ones to do it to is what I'm saying. They just feel like, okay, first I'm going to bait and switch you. I'm going to make it seem like I got it all together. These girls are under the illusion that they found the right person. And then they turn from Dr. Jekyll into Mr. Hyde. Yeah, pretty much. And he, the police were called. They both had minor injuries. So yes, there was some back and forth going on there. And of course, Bow Wow, later claimed that she was the aggressor in the situation. But that's not what the audio, that's not what we hear. Right. That's not what the elevator audio, visual saw. So it's like,
we get mad when we see when the police shoot, our men down in the street like that, and there's an audio and they still don't get, justice, a charge. So we don't want to hear that bullshit. Okay. We see what we see. It is what it is, and you need help. Okay. So I'm glad your ass was exposed.
No relationships for you, baby.
Yes. But we are going to come back because we're going to be talking about the audio that was leaked with David and Tamar. And now they are in a very, very tumultuous situation. And he has now taken a restraining order out on Tamar.
Wow.
Tamar is saying that he told her that it would be a murder-suicide. He will kill her and then himself. So we will get into that as well as Joe Budden and Sin City with the audio leaked on his ass with him supposedly dragging her. And before that, Tahiri did an interview exposing that we already knew that he was on cocaine and how he used to drag her and her edges out the damn door. Right. So this was the week of audio leaking, and we're going to get back into it. But for now, we have Coach Lana that is going to be coming on. So give me just a moment. Hey.
Hey, Sweet Pea. How are you?
Oh, we got to put on our...
Hey, my lovely ladies. Can you hear me?
1 second, girl. Alrighty. What's up, Lele?
Hey, babe. Hey, lovely ladies. How are you guys doing down there? Staying safe and protected, I hope.
Oh, yes.
Good. I hear you guys, as usual, talking about some exciting topics, and Anaiyah's forte and her expertise with domestic violence always is a good look for the audience because she really does provide such sound advice, and she's in the field and sees these incidents all the time. So it's a good person to talk about, to talk with about these things, But today, guys, I'm going to be talking about, I like to keep it healthy mind, body, and soul. So I'm going to be keeping it in that. And so I have some topics for the mind. Who you are, who are you, and what do you really want to achieve in life? And talking about goals. For healthy body, we're talking about exercise and the importance of dental hygiene.
Yes.
Amen to that.
It's so important. I went to my dentist earlier this week and I did a live tutorial, and my dentist is so cool and so innovative, and she does not hurt, and she's a diabetic dentist because like most Americans, are fearful of the dentist. So she went on to talk about how dental hygiene is very important, how oral hygiene is very important to your health as you age, getting cleanings appropriately every 6 months, flossing and brushing. I know a lot of us get down and go ahead and have oral sex, but don't tend to wash our mouths out. And a lot of women, I talk to my dentist and OBGYN about, extended high levels of pH balance based off that Henny that was in your man mouth when y'all got busy.
Oh God, Jesus, Jesus,
my water, please.
Good God.
Right, and or vice versa. That last little, that last crab cake you ate, and then you went in the car and did give your boy some neck or something like that, and it's just it's just not all that way. These are things we don't take into accountability, so I'm just here to bring it to you guys. And for as far as a healthy soul, take some time to give thanks. There are so many people passing away, guys. I just found out a friend of mine from my neighborhood just tragically passed. I wasn't sure if it's due to COVID, but life is too short. You will wake up and you will have just spoken to someone. So I'm just here to have everybody know that life is short. Keep pushing on. If you have some goals that you want to achieve, don't quit. Keep going. Slow progress is still progress. Some people just hang up their goals and it's all done. You know what I mean? Shut up.
Who is Marlon?
Stupid.
Marlon said he's eating booty number 2.
And it'd be a lot of booty eating. They really like to eat booty nowadays for some reason, but we.
I mean, and we love it as women, but I'm just saying, it's just like vice versa. You want to make sure that your oral hygiene is together. I know a lot of people smoke and drink, and then it leads
she like her booty to be ate.
I can't confirm nor deny that. However, I'm saying that if you were to do that, it would be important. Well, hell, I'm gonna go on the limb and say my pH balance keep on messing up, so I got to make sure you're extra careful. I'm a realist. I'm not gonna get on here and not talk about the stuff that is affecting my life.
And that's important for real. A lot of stuff will throw your damn stuff off. Okay,
and people don't realize that. People don't realize that.
I recommend Pangea Wash. Pangea Wash is a Black owned. She's right here in Sunrise. It is a $1 million company now. It's called Pangea. And
we know her from Tasha K and the Pussy Eating Man.
Exactly. The first time when I went down there,
the Pussy Eating Man.
And when I smelled that yoni, like I hate that commercial. I really do. When he says yoni,
I cringe when I watch it.
Oh my God, why?
I ever felt something that was not, I enjoy going down orally. However, I was stopped in mid-eating because, you know, she wasn't as fresh as I envisioned. Who the fuck? What's the deal with that? Look at Anaiyah about to pass out. She ain't heard Coach Lana talk like this. She is clutching her pearls. But I just wanted to let you guys know it's the truth. So, you know, making sure, I just want to go back to make sure everybody heard me on the soul tip. Make sure you take some time to give thanks.
Amen.
Thank you for my doctor.
Amen.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean?
It's a very big part of your health, your mouth, and people don't realize that. It'd be the last thing that they be thinking about doing, but you can die something fucked up in your mouth now. I'm just letting you know.
Your mouth is very, very important, man, because even with an abscesses are serious. You know, you can get fevers. Your body can slow down. You can shut down because you're having your teeth is rotting. Your body, all these things could happen. Breakouts
because it's connected to your liver and your lungs and stuff like that. So
your organs, your vital organs, and
exactly.
You guys are correct. You know, and I was if you look on my page, my dentist was talking about gum disease and how a lot of other infections are attributed because of that. She really did go into detail and try not to scare people. And I said, I'll be the test dummy because I was definitely afraid of going to the dentist. However, I do love smiling. And as being a public figure, I think that it's very important to have nice teeth. So while I went, I am not afraid to say I had oral surgery a couple of months back, and I'm getting fitted because I want to get a post there and make sure that my smile goes all the way around, because that's really important. And nobody don't want to talk to nobody with no old messed up mouth looking like a jack-o'-lantern. You know, you have to take respect and have a certain way about yourself nowadays. You know, good health is wealth. So somebody who pays attention to their teeth, because let me tell you, when Cardi B said get a bag and fix your teeth, that girl knows it is not cheap.
No, it's
so
not.
Instead of buying all those pocketbooks and all that other stuff, go get your teeth checked out.
It's gonna cost you anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyway you go, the dentist is expensive. Right. Even with insurance, you still coming out of pocket. Mm-hmm. So yes.
Yes. You know, they have insurance, and I had to pay a pretty penny.
I do too every time. And I have my insurance cover, I think like 70 or 80%, and it still be a bill. Yeah. But they have the care credit.
Right,
so some good credit. You can still get some procedures done. Got that credit, that care credit. So, yeah.
So another thing that I was talking about today, and I know you guys will love this because this is exactly what we are and strive to be: empowered women bosses. You know, and I was just paying attention how the first CEO was named of Citigroup here, and I think that is a phenomenal move for a woman being made the CEO of a major company, Fortune 500 like that. I believe there are 39 women in leadership positions. And I think that is awesome because you'll see things get to move while women are in leadership positions. We tend to do things differently, however, do not always rule by the iron, fist, and we are all about results. So I think that power to the women bosses out there, and I think it's important, to strive and empower other women to be in leadership positions, although they pay us 72 cents on a dollar. So let's get that moving. A lot of women, we need to get on that movement, and hopefully we are paid equally. A lot of women are running these companies, running families, juggling a lot of responsibilities that have given others headaches, and they had to put up this job. But I am rooting for the ladies out there. It takes a lot to be a woman boss. You have to know how to be direct and dominant in one sentence. And if you have a family, on the other hand, you have to go and be mom. So it takes a lot of, dual nature and, mental dexterity to be able to take off those two caps, So, women bosses, and I coach a lot of women that are in power positions and run their own companies. And a lot of them tend to say, hey, Lana, my biggest thing is transitioning from being the boss where people are making sure that they take me seriously to the point where they're actually holding themselves accountable and doing it. Because a lot of people will leave and blame things on women bosses or not being able to adjust to a woman boss. And it's just their own hangups. So it takes a lot of strategy for women. You guys know it. Even when you present items, if I present things to a men's group, I sometimes have to present them in a different way. And sometimes we as women in power positions downplay and minimize ourselves, and a lot of men don't do that because women in power positions, we're often called bitches. We're often called, I like alpha women, but it also just makes it seem as if we can't have that dual nature. We are bearer of children. So that's the hardest damn thing you ever had to do. So I think to a lot of women, running a company is like twirling a basketball on your hand or lotion in the back of your hand. I give it up for women bosses in leadership positions. So with all that being said, I'm asking, women that are listening tonight to make sure that you empower the next young woman that is coming up in a position, and do not worry about her overstepping or coming for your positions. There will be enough. We will open up enough positions for all of us to eat, and I think that sometimes that becomes barriers with women.
Exactly, which we were just talking about, true friendship and how certain women, they look at the wrong things when you say you're in a friendship with a woman. They're looking at it in competition or comparing and she thinks she better than me, or she thinks she got more than me. Like, it's not about that.
Insulted by advice.
Or some just get mad that they just wanted to be the one to do it first. It's not a race.
It's not a race.
It's really truly about the calling that God has birthed you with. Once people realize that we all have a purpose in this world, and that everyone's day is going to come to shine, to have that spotlight, then you wouldn't have no jealous or envious spirit. It's about you having enough courage for yourself to do it. See, a lot of people, they talk a lot of talk, but they're not about that life.
True.
You got to be about it.
Right. Well, and I'm glad you touched on that, because a lot of women in positions, in the leadership position, you have to hold yourself 3 times to a standard. You understand? So most times you have to bite the bullet and be able to find the lighter side of people, especially in dealing with enterprise. I coach people with that all the time. They get a lot of people get frustrated, and the first thing that you should know as a woman and boss, you need to check your ego at the door, because the reason why people follow women is because they like your style, or they like how you've been able to correspond with other people amongst men, so most people, they're not copying you. And I think that sometimes we as women are taught to compete so much that when we see the next individual doing something similar that we're doing, or we see the next woman doing something, we're always, if she's younger or some other way, there's always some way to critique. And that's just from being women put in a box because we all have to fight for position. But I think moving forward, we know to check your ego at the door, and we know to work with one another, because that's proven to be most prosperous in business. As far as I'm concerned, I ain't dealing with nobody that I need a friendly competition like you guys. You guys keep me going every week. You're great at your craft. You are there, and I'm willing to empower you and hip you to some things that you may not know, that I know that you have the strength to be able to put out towards your audience. And that's a vibe. And that's why we as women will connect. And it's all about extending that olive branch to one another. Wherever your expertise is where you're supposed to be the guru. And that's what you speak about and empower. You know what I mean? It's a mindset.
Pay it for it. But you have to be willing to receive what your girlfriends and these boss women around you are telling you, and stop trying to look at it like, oh, she thinks she better. She thinks she know too much. You got to be able to receive and be able to be open. Because there's a lot of things that you may not necessarily see for yourself. Okay. And you need a rider. You want people around you that is going to help you grow. You don't need yes men around you.
You need people to tell you the damn truth.
Period.
Okay? Period. You don't want a person in your life to go and tell you, yes, 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 yes. No, I need a person
they'll have you looking crazy.
Have you looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? You want a person that's going to truthfully tell you, hey, listen, honestly, with all due respect, don't take this the wrong way, but this is what it is.
Right.
Because the world is not going to respect you anyway. So you might as well just let your friend be honest with you, so that way you don't go out there looking like a jackass. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Go out there and, take that criticism. It's fine. It's not a big deal.
Constructive criticism ain't never hurt nobody. And as a matter of fact, what don't break you will make you. And if you're not attention to it, how do you expect to be? You don't strive for greatness without having some type of critique. And like my mom and great women always told me in my life, if you're the best at everything amongst your friends, you need to get better friends, because they're not really necessarily helping you. You're just keeping them at bay because they're stroking your ego. And anybody who forward and have goals and want to be at the top shelf in life, they do not have the ability to listen to people. As a matter of fact, it's a hindrance for me to have people in my life just to tell me, oh, Lana, you're great, you're great, you're great. I know that, but let's help me further develop where I'm not so successful. Right. And that is a great friend. So that's what comes into, making sure women bosses and making sure you provide that powerful impact to the next woman boss. I hope you guys are really listening, because that right there is a jewel, especially even in friendships, like how you guys were saying. People don't know how to be good girlfriends to people, even guy friends. It's always about some type of malicious intent, or who did what, or trying to find some dramaful event with people instead of just growing. And then before you look up, that person's gone and dead. And then now we're singing sorrowful songs, wishing that we had that individual praising them. Let's stop that madness.
Exactly.
Facts. This is a
facts.
time to cherish your friends and cherish your surroundings and be thankful. This is not the time to be condescending, demeaning, or degrading to the next person. You have to understand everybody's life is different. Everybody's journey is different. Everybody's vision is different. God made everybody unique in their own special way. If I see you and you're going and you want to be the president of the United States, and I want to be a philanthropist, I cannot get mad at you because of your aspirations trying to be the president of the United States, nor can you be angry at me because I want to be a philanthropist. Let's meet within the middle, see our differences, appreciate the differences, and move forward. All that other crap, kick rocks.
I just don't understand how you get mad, you care and be so invested in someone else's life more than your own. That'd be another problem too. People always be invested in more in other people's life and what they trying to do, and you miss the mark with your own. So pay attention to you, what you got going on, and then you can be able to give better direction.
Definitely. Yeah.
Well, we all know why people do that. People do that because it's easier to critique you than look into the mirror and see their own faults. So that's one of the reasons why people often do that. And I often tell my clients that's like one of the first, techniques and things that we talk about in coaching. We have to open up and just know that constructive criticism is real. It's going to help you move. And also you have to look in the mirror and be able to tell the truths about yourself, because sometimes it's always great to think highly of yourself and know what other people think is their business. However, if you keep going on, you will have no malice towards anybody wanting to do anything. I think that sometimes people get upset or have ill will towards people is because they all started off in the same arena. And once the next individual gets on to another step, or where you perceive yourself as successful, then that's where the ill will comes from. You know what I mean? That's Biggie Smalls all day, talking about the life. That's what goes on all day in hip hop. That's what goes on all day in our community. And that's why I started my company, Sharpen Minds, to try to change the mind frame into that, looking into the mirror, positive affirmations, making sure you're okay, further developing, getting help with mental health, not just moving forward in coaching, but just basic mental health. A lot of people have dealt with past victimization as children and expect themselves to be able just to push it under the rug and not deal with it. No, you can't skip a step. It will affect you in your adulthood and how you raise your kids or how you relate in relationships. And you will never take a just eye to it until somebody brings it up to you, or you've had an incident where it didn't go less than stellar. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, definitely.
And that's what I incorporated as a routine in my life since December, is taking at least 30 minutes every day for self-care. It's very, very important to align with yourself each and every day.
Yes.
And that includes just zenning out, meditating, manifesting, speaking affirmations, listening to a motivational speaker.
I love listening to motivational
I love
speaking
Les
videos.
Brown. I
Yes,
love Lisa
that's our
Nicole. I love.
Those are some of my favorite. Do you guys know Coach Stormy Wellington? I like her too. I like her.
That's my coach.
That's her coach.
That's my coach.
Oh,
And
I love
she's
Coach
amazing.
Stormy. She's very unique, and I love her niche, and I love her from the bottom to the top. That's why we're very similar. I watched her, come up, and I like some of her techniques, and I love how she empowers women to go and get it moving forward, no matter where they came from. I know her story of her being a stripper in the clubs, and I think that touches a lot of women, especially in South Florida, whereas that's a business paying job. But Coach Stormy was able to let people know, listen, you can be a bottom bitch, or you could be somebody coveted in the clubs, but you know that you can own multi-million-dollar businesses. And I root for her all the time, because she's showing women that use their body how to use their mind in the same arena and producing the same results. So guess what? Those women are going to be hungry. So I do appreciate her. And that's the same type of, coaching techniques that I use to empower lots of women. So, when you see your Coach Stormy, tell her big ups from Coach Lana. And I really do appreciate how her movement and how she's continuing to empower younger coaches coming up, such as myself here in New Jersey.
Yes. I definitely will. She's an amazing addition to our culture.
Definitely.
Not just black people all around. I mean, even men that have been out there on the streets serving in the game have turned over, and they're making millions right now the right way. So so what is your closing remarks for the people
so they
tonight?
can know. Yeah, for tonight.
Well, I had an excellent time just kicking back with you guys and going over all these healthy mind, body, and soul and techniques. I really do
Always.
love chatting it up with you guys because you do have something inside of to say, and you do have a viewpoint of a lot of people, and some people, you are the voice of people that can't speak up for themselves. So you guys touch up on little topics. Before I leave, I just wanted to make sure that everybody is wearing their PPE and making sure that you're keeping safe during the holidays, and don't let your guard down on it, because like people are still dying, you know what I mean? And here in New Jersey, they opened up in dining restaurants and things like that. But I think that when they open up more things, the rate spikes up. So I think that we just need to be careful. And, you know, we as patrons need to shut down people that are not following the damn rules. And I think that we can't look for these officials and all these folks, the police, to keep policing people that are eating right with us. You know what I mean? I know that we all often want to get in confrontations, but either way, I just wanted to make sure that, you know, the parents are paying attention to the kids in remote school and making sure that you have your eye on them, because education is important. And in 10 years from now, these kids are not going to be the brightest if you do not pay attention to them in school.
Exactly.
I want to tell people to keep checking me out on sharpenminds.com and keep checking me out on my YouTube videos and social media, and look out for the Pocketbook Outreach Program. We started collecting donations September 19th, and we'll stop collecting. That's for the Pocketbook Outreach, where we're collecting feminine hygiene items for homeless women and connecting with the homeless through that. So I'm getting ready, pumped up for that. I'm excited for the holidays. The biggest holiday is less than 30 days, which is my birthday on October 3rd.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
And I just want to tell you guys to keep empowered and keep pushing the word, because I know somebody on those airwaves are hearing, and you've uplifted someone's life, and that, you know, we made somebody pay attention and look in the mirror today and say, I am somebody, and I am going to be somebody moving forward.
Somebody.
You know, and I know we have saved some women that are listening that are in domestic violence relationships, and just keeping a close ear in on how to, you know, leave relationships or talk through some things or keep themselves safe. Safety is the main thing. And I'm sure Anaiyah, before this ends, will give out a number for domestic violence, right?
Definitely. You already know the 1-800 hotline, of course.
Thanks, guys. And check out Lil Lele's Tall Tales on Amazon.
Yes. And just to let you know that Divas Lounge is now on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, on TuneIn app, and so much more. So you definitely want to make sure that you are telling your people and you are promoting that you're on the show, so that they know they can hear you worldwide. Okay.
That's right.
Calling all sponsors. Hook up the Divas Lounge. They are on a large platform. You will not be dissatisfied. I see those shiny videos. Y'all are doing it. All right, VJs, DJs.
Yes, that's right. We're moving on up.
Well, we love
y'all
you
sure
so much.
are.
Yes, yes. You know we love you for the free, girl.
We love you, girl.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Signing off.
Signing off until next Thursday.
Bye-bye, baby.
Later. Have a good weekend.
I shall see y'all.
Yes,
Thanks for listening to me.
Always. That is Coach Lana.
That is Coach Lana. And
we love her.
Yeah.
And y'all make sure y'all go over to sharpenminds.com and check out her website and the things that she has to offer. We have our guest that is on his way.
Definitely.
We're going to play his video, and then we're going to come back with some more celeb news. So y'all keep it locked right here to Divas Lounge, baby.
He said, oh, y'all shooting a video in the Everglades? Oh, that's some real shot right there. Boom! The video gonna drop right there. Like, hey, you ain't see the
Do you understand where I come from?
Yeah.
You might not. Don't be quick to judge. When I'm in your city, you know I'm a plug. I said my time is the moment, so my time, yeah, I want it. I told my niggas stop tripping, I told my bitch to stop bitching. Yeah, I'm on the money missing, trying to stack up a chicken. They got deaf in their ears, so you know they don't listen. Yeah, my time is the moment, so my time, yeah, I want it. I told my niggas stop tripping, I told my bitch to stop bitching. Yeah, I'm on the money mission, trying to stack up a chicken. They got deaf in their ears, so you know they don't listen. Yeah, deaf in their ears, no they don't listen. Definitely is, no they don't, no they don't. Definitely is, no they don't listen. Definitely is, definitely. 9-4 into the whole earth explode. They say that boy cold, just like Eskimo. Pass the draw to Cali just so we can set the tone. Then we drop the ball at metronome. 9-4 silent, motherfucker clone. Ride through the desert all alone. The pyramid scheme, the Game of Thrones. Middle finger up, mighty cone. No time for the monkey business, did he come? I'm trying to live right when my life's so wrong. Smoking gas to the moon, taking flight in a song. Backstabbers in the back, but I can't see they wrongs. Cause I'm trying to do right every night in a song. Elevate. Never ever been a snake. Ever seen me meditate? Let's go to the space. Cause you see me in a race, like a turtle in a race, no I'm a turtle in a race. I said my time is the moment, so my time, yeah, I want it. I told my niggas stop tripping, I told my bitch to stop bitching. Yeah, I'm on a money mission, trying to stack up a chick. And them niggas got deaf in their ears, so you know they don't listen. I said my time is the moment, so my time, yeah, I want it. I told my niggas stop tripping, I told my bitch to stop bitching. Yeah, I'm on a money mission, trying to stack up a chick. And they got that deaf in their ears, so you know they don't listen. Yeah. Definitely is, no they don't listen. Yeah, definitely is, definitely is, no they don't listen. Yeah, definitely is, no they don't. Definitely is, no they don't listen. Yeah, definitely is, no they don't listen. Definitely is, no they don't listen. They got that definitely is, so you know they don't listen.
You made this?
Yes. That was the latest video that we're having for our guest that's coming in, the legendary. So I hope you guys will vibe in with the, with the jam. You know what I'm saying? As to reiterate what Coach Lena was talking about, if you have a friend and they're going through some things in domestic violence, the national hotline is 1-800-799-7233. Again, if you guys are, or know a friend, or you are someone, that's going through some things, that's a national hotline. There's a lot of things that are changing in the domestic violence world, of course. Instead, because of the COVID-19 situations, there are a lot of people that are going through this and they're living with their abusers. And because a lot of things are being shut down, they have nowhere to go. So the abuser is in the home and they're very scared to call because they're scared that their abuser is going to overhear what they are saying. So when you're calling the national hotline or going to this domestic violence websites, they also have numbers and that you can text as well. The operator will ask if you're safe, if you're safe to talk, if you're safe to text, and you can text and someone will text you back as a texting system to try to get you the help that you need. So you're not just subjected to just only calling on the phone. You can text and they can text you to find out what's going on and how they can help you. Like if something's going on, I need the police right now. They can send the police to your residence, things like that. Different states are doing it. Miami-Dade County, we have implemented that as well. We have 3 domestic violence shelters in Miami-Dade County. We have in the South, in the Homestead area, Safe Space South. We have the Central area, okay, Liberty City area, okay, and we also have North area as well, Safe Space North. So we have 3 domestic violence shelters in Miami-Dade County, and we're also doing the texting, and we're also doing a placement team where when you call and you're a victim of domestic violence and you're calling and you need a place to, a place for you and your kids or things of that nature. And it does not limit it to only females. We also have males that also, undergo domestic violence that need a place to stay. But in that essence, those will be in a different location versus the shelters because all the shelters are women's shelters. So those will be in a separate facility. So I just want to let you guys know that.
All right. So we are going to get back into the celeb news. The Kardashians
Here we go.
are one and done.
Wait, what?
That is correct. After 20 seasons, Keeping Up with the Kardashians is coming to an end. So Kim says that the last season will air in 2021, and it sounds like the decision to axe the show was a family one and a message shared by Kim and other members of the family. So it said, to our amazing fans, it is with a heavy heart that we've made the difficult decision as a family to say goodbye to Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Okay.
It says the show spanned over 14 years and had numerous spin-offs. Fans attached to the show have literally watched the siblings grow up and their family expand. So they say that we are beyond grateful to all of you who watched us for all of these years through the good times, the bad times, the happiness, the tears, and the many relationships and children. They said we'll forever cherish the wonderful memories and countless people we've met along the way. Okay. So fans can officially say goodbye when the last season airs in early 2021. Kim also said a personal message. She said she thanked her fans for their support. Without Keeping Up with the Kardashians, I wouldn't be where I am today. No, technically without Ray J. Exposing that ass, your ass wouldn't be here today.
Yep,
okay, you wouldn't have caught
if I had
Keeping Up with a Kardashian show. Okay, so she says, I am so incredibly grateful to everyone who has watched and supported me and my family these past 14 incredible years. This show made us who we are. And I will be forever in debt to everyone who played a role in shaping our careers and changing our lives forever. Right. With love and gratitude, Kim. So it's about that time. I don't know how much more you guys want to see. I don't watch the show. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, it's over.
So, yes, time to move on and let's get a Black family show in there. How about that? Keisha Cole. She claps back after online trolls tells her she can't keep a man. And she said, Ninja don't know how to keep me. That's the problem. A Negro don't know how to keep her. Okay, so she said, definitely not here for those who decide to criticize her relationship history. Okay, after she recently posted what kind of man she's looking for in the future, online trolls wrote that Keisha Cole couldn't keep a man. And that's when things went left. So, she's officially divorced from her ex-husband, Daniel Bobby Gibson. And Keisha Cole went on social media and posted a series of things she hopes to find in the next man in her life. Like, what's wrong with that? So someone on Twitter, of course, Black Twitter, always going in and counseling folks.
Always on. That's
okay. They replied to her post, and it certainly wasn't in a positive light. So Keisha said that I also love a kind man. She said, I've noticed, to which the commentators responded with, but you still don't know how to keep one. She didn't let the shade slide and promptly, typed out her clapback. So she said, see, that's where y'all got me effed up. A ninja don't know how to keep me. Respectfully, sis.
And seen.
And I believe it, because Keisha Cole, she a hood boss. You know what I'm saying? And it take a special type of man, too, hold her down, to understand her past and her struggles that created this Keisha Cole, and to be able to handle that. Not every man know how to handle a certain type of woman. That's just just what it is. I think she needs her old G. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like an old G can handle Keisha Cole, but I don't know. She keeps going after these young guys who doesn't have damn near no experience, hasn't been married. You know, I don't know. You know, we all thought that her and Bobby was going to stay together for a long time, like Bobby and Whitney, but I guess not.
Nope.
So that's that. Yeah. So just to throw in some good news here, Michelle Obama will be doing, this had already passed. I was supposed to tell you guys about that last week. I thought it was happening this week, but okay. I'm going to just go ahead and get back into these audio leaked messages.
The tease.
So we already talked about Bow Wow and Kamori. So unfortunately, Joe Budden and Sin City, not Sin City, but Sin Santana. I like to say Sin City though for some reason.
Santana.
They, of course, we know that they were in a relationship. They were on their way to marriage. She got pregnant with her first son, his first son, and things from there just got worse after the baby, unfortunately. Be the cursing it all for me. It be after the baby for me, okay? Because I don't understand. I don't understand. And it looks like Sin was suffering from postpartum depression after the baby.
Okay.
But when you're dealing with allegedly an abusive person,
it doesn't make it any better.
Who's on drugs, I don't see how that combination breeds positivity or any type of healing. Okay.
No, it doesn't make it any better. It makes it a lot worse.
Now, as far as we know, they were doing okay. They were supposedly working on co-parenting, and it was looking like a little bit, it was a possibility for them to get back together. Now, after Tahiri blew up the scene a week and a half ago about the alleged abuse over the years that was told that was happening in their relationship, she validated it. She confirmed it. She said he's abusive as hell. He drug her, put hands on her, punched her supposedly. And he downplayed it on his podcast.
Right, yeah.
So now, apparently, a friend that Sin calls a friend, but Joe is saying technically, like, she wasn't in her life long enough for her to call her a friend, has released this audio exposing that he drug her because she was saying this on the phone. So I'm going to let you listen. Well, that's the thing. I have to let you listen to it from my computer because it's too long and they will not allow you to play more than 5 minutes on StreamYard. So let me pull this up and I'm going to let you guys
listen and you guys make the
hear
decision
it
for yourself. What is out?
Definitely. All right.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? Like, that's just not a good look. It's just not, dude. It really isn't. It's not a good look at all. So
1 second. I'm pulling it up, guys. All right. 1 second. Because that is the video after. So let me pull up. In the meantime, guys, make sure that you are following us on social media.
yes, definitely.
On all platforms.
We're on all
and this is
streaming
the time, if you have your phone out, to head over to Apple Podcasts, TuneIn, or Spotify, and you'll be able to please pull us up, search the Divas Lounge, and follow and subscribe to our channels.
Yes.
We really appreciate it. Now, one second.
Here it is. Guys, gotta hear this.
Listen, you know what I mean? Come on, man. Come on, cut this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop.
Oh, you want me to zoom in person so you could chase me again and drag me? I'm good.
Oh, shit, all right. I didn't know it was there.
Oh, yeah, we're there.
I dragged you. I laid a pan on you and dragged you where? Where did I drag you, Sam?
You must have been drunk still, right?
No, I was not drunk. I'm very aware of what was happening.
Joseph Anthony Button Jr. Joseph Anthony Button Jr. Let's not play these games, please. Let's go back to the baby.
Okay, I see what's going on. All right, check this out. I'm just trying to do a big vulnerable with you, and you won't allow me to. The lawyers are going to drag. Just listen to me. The lawyers are going to drag this, and I am in support of the lawyers dragging it. So, what would you like me to do?
I'm in support of it. Listen. No, okay, finish the sentence. The lawyers are going to drag this on what? You're in support of it, and then what?
I'm in support of the lawyers dragging it the way that they are. You and I, at some point, have to get better than this. That's all. I don't know what to say. I don't know if I should hit you back in, 6 months or some shit.
hold on, because you're going to hear her being coached in the back. Hold on.
In my hands, every possible avenue you're getting, like,
Joseph, you want to know something?
Yeah. Yes.
I can speak to you when you get out of this delusional state that you're in, and you could take accountability like a man and treat me like the woman that you were about to marry and the mother of your baby boy. That's when I can speak to you.
Can I ask you a question, sir? But I'm so glad that you said that. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
How can one do that if all you do is cut off every avenue?
But I didn't. All I asked was for some space. We're talking now. We've been communicating with people for 2 weeks and a half now.
I haven't told anybody shit. I've been over here just chilling. I've not told anybody to say anything. I said, I'm awake. She said, wait. So I'm awake. But I would like to see you so I could take accountability and we could get off of just whatever we on. Like, we're not like this. I'm not like this with you. You don't have to be like this with me. I love you. We're relatives no matter what. Like, let me do it. I love you. So in the natural progression of a breakup, you do things out of love. But if you hate me, then
I don't hate you.
So what I'm saying is, if you cut off every avenue of me saying, hey, let me go have a 100. Let me go have a 100 over there. Then I can't, but I want to. I'm telling you that I want to. That is exactly what I want to do.
He's going crazy. But my response to that is that as far as our relationship goes, as lovers and fiancés and romantically involved, there's nothing else to discuss here. You've completely violated my trust. If you really want to talk about it,
I do.
Like.
Now, because Joe was talking very subtle, not arguing back, everyone was like, oh, she's being a bitch. Oh, you could tell she, is the aggressor and the problems maker and all of this stuff. And it's just like, no. I believe every damn word that she's saying. And two women, at two separate times in their lives with this man.
Same guy.
Something along the course, I don't know. So it's 8 minutes long. So you guys are not going to be able to hear it all. And then Sin and Joe responded. So I'm going to let you listen to Sin because that was also long. So I'm going to let you hear a snippet of that, of what she had to say after this was leaked.
Sending positive vibrations your way, as always. The fact that I even have to do this, whatever. I'll have to talk with God. I want to talk to y'all for a second. I want to get some shit off my chest. Mental health is very near and dear to my heart. It's something that I take very personal and very serious. It's something that I consider every time. My only older brother lost his life to suicide. Mental health is nothing I play with. And it's nothing that people should play with. But I can't tell people how to live it up.
I'm going to skip.
Nothing to play with. I'm not the one to play with. If there's anything coming my son's way to disrupt that peace, to disrupt my peace, the father of my son's peace, my family's peace, I'm a lioness. This mother right here, I'm not the one. And I want people to feel that. I want people to feel that. I'm talking to my mothers and the people that understand what I'm saying. I want y'all to feel me. So it's no secret that Joseph and I broke up over a year and a half ago. It's no secret. We're in the public eye. We're in the limelight. We're public figures. I understand that. Great. But we're public figures, not action figures. Like, my family is a real family with real blood in the veins, with the heart, with the mental. Like y'all, like we're still human beings. Just because we're in the public eye, that don't mean it don't mean our life is for play. It don't mean that I have to tell the world everything that happens in my life. Like, I'm still a human being. I have the right. We have the right to privacy. We have the right to deal with whatever it is that we deal with on our own time. It's no secret that we broke up.
There's just a lot of gibberish.
Right. And at the time of our breakup, coming off of postpartum depression, that was tough. Being a new mom, that was tough. Trying to figure myself out, learning myself again. Like, you deal with all these challenges as a woman, as a mother. The last thing you want to deal with is a heartbreak. The last thing you want to deal with is a breakup. You're planning a wedding in your head. You know, there's things that you're planning for, which is a joke, by the way, because it's God's plan, not yours. We always plan, but God always shows us something, huh? Anyways, I'll write in my diary.
Yeah, it's a lot of like.
My point is.
Yes, what's the point?
We're still human. Like, you plan for these things, then life happens, right? Life happens, and now you have to plan for whatever life has presented to you. Whatever. We separated. It didn't work out. Still trying to find a way to co-parent. That's nobody's business. During the time when I was going through what I was going through, probably one of my most vulnerable times, I confided in someone that I considered a sister. I confided in someone that, in my eye, looked like someone that was genuinely trying to help me and my son and just help me figure my life out, you know? I was confused. I was lost. I was many things. Whatever. That don't matter. I dealt with that. I did my therapy. I
cried my tears. I wrote in my diary. I did what I had to do.
Oh, no.
My point is, I confided in somebody, and they completely betrayed my trust.
Okay.
Okay, so basically what I'm hearing is that she's still, thinking as a victim and masking, the reality of everything.
She was just all over the place. I mean, basically, she confined to somebody and they released this audio. I just don't, I mean, so what? She came to your house and you talked to her on her phone? I mean, I'm just trying to still figure out how she got the recording. I mean, that's why you can't be meeting new people when, because you have a good conversation and you hang out a couple of times, you calling this person your friend. That's number one. Situations like this, it should be close family, your mom, your sister, and no one else should be involved. So Joe had some things to say as well, and I'm going to let you listen to what he had to say. Give me just a moment.
All these videos, Chad. All these leaks. Y'all just need to burn y'all phone. You feel me?
Okay, here's Joe.
Y'all just need to burn y'all phone.
Looking any better after that video. I didn't. So here I am to speak for myself to the people that I've been speaking to. I'm not here to talk to the people that believe I fuck dogs. I'm not here to talk to the people that
That's what they were saying.
Dogs?
Yes.
Sweet Jesus.
Because okay, with the thing with the dogs, Joe on his podcast was live and said, y'all don't act like y'all never played with your dog in between his legs to make him feel good.
Next.
That threw me for a mother freaking loop. What are you, sir? What are you talking about?
Can't do it.
Disgusting, and obviously you're doing something with dogs. Like, no, I don't want my dog to feel good in that way. No, I'm not touching to. So you're telling me you're playing with dogs' balls?
I'm done.
Okay, we're just gonna continue this conversation.
Yeah.
Like I just can't.
So you messing with Rex? Goddamn.
And this comes off to.
How you just gonna mess with Rex, bro?
All right.
I'm sorry, in my head I'm just thinking. Messing with Rex, Assy, come on, man.
Different corporations, Spotify, iHeart. I won't say that this is a calculated smear campaign, because I don't think it's that calculated. I just think people are stupid. And if I gotta come on here and tell y'all that I don't hit women and I don't fuck dogs every day, then I will. If I have to come on here and address my past, or my assumed past, I will. The people that know, and you don't get where I'm trying to go without some turbulence or without people throwing rocks. I just want me to be taken out of all of this. That's what I would like. I would like for Joe to be taken out of whatever this is between Cynthia and Rocky. We broke up. That was the end. Why I have to address that on the phone to strangers, I don't know. But that was the end of it. Bad breakup. And I wasn't even present when we broke up. I was on tour. Yeah, so let's address that too. She said I kicked her and my kid out. I was on tour. It didn't happen. I don't want to just get on here and refute things. Blogs can do what they want with this. But it was important for me to say it because Sin didn't say it. For some reason, she called Rocky a sister. Excuse me. This girl wasn't a sister.
When you lie, did you begin to hiccup when you be lying?
Something wrong.
Something going.
Something going on, bro. You were drinking and shit. He had to drink real good just to freaking like get his life together. Probably.
I had smoke coming from my head last night. I had smoke coming from my head.
I'm done.
And it's just not going to be another day.
I'm just trying to.
Speaking about the man that I am and the character that I have. Do with that what you want. Hopefully I was able to clear up some of this dog fucking stuff for you guys.
He didn't clear up nothing. You were just as confusing as she was. Why? What did you clear up?
Everybody is doing what's best for them. I love you too, Tisha. I can't speak to what people are doing or why. I know that yesterday my son's mom was on the phone with the very lawyer that instructed her to write all of that horrible shit. I'm like, fam, this ain't the time for lawyers and PR. This ain't the time. It's just not the time for this. It's a time for like urgency. It's a time for urgency now.
Can't do it, bro.
On there with your makeup not done, with your hair messed up.
Oh wow.
Did you know Joe?
Then you tried her. You really Joe, I can't.
Dogs and Joe loves women. Have I had some messy breakups? Yeah. Sue me. I'm single. Y'all did it. Brandy and Snow will never want me now. And that's why I'm sad. But outside of that,
I'm done.
Everything is a fucking mess. It's ghetto and goofy. It is ghetto and fucking goofy, and I want the ghetto goofies to get the fuck away from me. Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Oh my God. Where do I begin? Okay, so let me get this straight. You make a video to clarify whatever you feel you need to clarify. And you know, you're the type of person that if I assigned you an assignment to write an essay, I will still not know what the hell you was writing about. That's how I feel about both of their responses. I did not get a clear understanding from neither party on what was the topic, what were they defending, why are you on your phone, and the reason that you're on social media. I personally feel if you don't have anything coherent to say to where you and I both know would make clear sense, just don't respond. You get me? Just don't respond. People want to talk about you from top to bottom, to the end of time, whatever. It doesn't matter. If you cannot get your words together, don't respond. Some of y'all on the phone, some people need to take all of your phone, take the phone away because they don't make nonsense. Listen, if you do not have a clear, coherent, you know what I'm saying, response, best not say anything. Just don't say anything. Let them come to their own conclusions. Let the trolls say whatever they want to say. Let whatever. But don't say anything because now you're going to be made fun of again. You're going to be on the topic all over again because nobody understands what the hell you were saying. Did you understand what you were saying?
No, and I just feel like it's a bunch of gibberish, and that's what you have to do when you're trying to like protect your lie. I mean, I don't believe it because it's more than one person saying it with two totally separate experiences. Right. And I just feel like, our Black men to me need to do better. You need to do better. And I understand that, we have our mouth and this and that, but it's still a standard that God created you guys to have, which involves leadership, right, with being able to have some type of self-control, but right, when you don't have God as the driving force in your life, there's no conviction in your heart.
Right, exactly, man.
There's no conviction. And I just feel like, yo, Bow Wow, all these stuff with our black men, and then you guys get upset because they're a stereotype on you. But what are you really doing to change it? Or what examples that we truly have in the rap game? Okay, because I mean, even when it came to Beyonce and Jay-Z, he still cheated on her. It doesn't matter how fine your ass is.
Yep, he did.
It's sad. So I mean, domestic violence, putting your hand on it that you've loved, you laid down with, is unacceptable. I just feel like nothing should be able to take you there.
All this foolery.
It's all this buffoonery, and like they say, there's a child involved, which is most important. There's a child involved, and eventually, y'all stink. And y'all way of doing things is going to come in this little boy's environment. It doesn't matter what y'all be thinking, because y'all be thinking the kids don't know, or y'all be thinking y'all be sheltering them from stuff. Because I remember with me growing up, and kids know a lot than what you think. You think you go in a room and we still don't hear anything, and we be hearing everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just, I just need us to do better. Definitely. As parents, as that figure of a family figure, you know what I'm saying?
Take ownership for your actions. That's all we try.
Period. And then do better. Don't allow it to happen again.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just, and I just, that's just that. So, Tamar as well, she's out. Mm-hmm. She's out of the mental health or whatever facility that she was getting her assistance with, and supposedly on the way to another treatment. Right. Her and David got into it. A lot of people already feel like David is a opportunist, and he's trying to take from Tamar and trying to destroy her life, and he wants all of this limelight. I don't think it's true, because if you're a true fan of the show of the Braxtons, this man is very successful. He was in the 5% of Harvard. He could have already been in the limelight if that's what he's so fit for it to be. Right. It was already a struggle with him coming on the show because he wasn't that way. And I'm sure Tamar assured him, like, yo, don't worry about it. It's going to be good. It's going to work out. And then now all of a sudden, from a person that we know is struggling with mental health right now, and for you guys to believe every single word, I don't believe it. I'm sorry. Not in its whole totality, because you were just praising this man when you got out because of how you said he was so good to you and all this, which I'm gonna play right now.
My love, where are we? How about we do a toast? A beautiful toast. 2 different drinks with the same color. So what?
We're in Santa Barbara. We just had the most amazing engagement. So we're celebrating. Very nice and quiet. We're having the best time of the world.
Yes, the best time. 2 of the best times.
So I could have told you coming from, so coming down from that way, I'm like, look, I don't know. But so she's like,
where are we? How about we? My love,
she said, hold on.
Where are we? How about we do a toast? A beautiful toast. 2 different drinks with the same color. So what?
We're in Santa Barbara. We just had the most amazing engagement.
I was trying to show y'all the words that she was saying, but now all of a sudden, she came out saying that he's trying to destroy her. Right. Which prior he was just with his son. David had her son, and they went to a beach, and they was like having this old family day. Then people were saying this and that about him, and then obviously they were on their way to a treatment. We don't know exactly what happened. He say that Tamar hit him in the jugular, and he almost lost control of the vehicle. And he called the police, and he got a restraining order, and he has been a victim of domestic violence. So I'm going to let you hear what he has to say.
For those of you who know about medicine and the jugular, that's what carries blood to your brain. when you're hit there, it discombobulates you. And I thought I was gonna crash. But I was driving fast. I had to call my mom. I called my mom. A 50-year-old guy having to call his mom when he's driving, and my mom started praying. I was in the car. My mom started praying, only to find out that after the blow, I was being secretly recorded. Something that's illegal and unfair. And the tapes being sent to my family.
Which that's when he was saying, she was saying that he said it was going to be a murder-suicide.
Were being sent to my family and other people.
Honestly, heartfelt as I saw his expression as he's explaining it. Your eyes are the the way to the soul, and the way you see his eyes, his expression, as he said, a 50-year-old guy calling his mom, looked like he was about to cry. You see what I'm saying? I don't believe the hype. I believe that something did happen.
Right.
I really do believe that he did.
And she's going for treatments, okay? So her mind is not stable.
No.
I'm sure she's having mood swings and things of that nature. And I just feel like this is a situation we need to be careful, because we always play men that come out and say that they are victims of domestic violence. That's where the double standard be.
That's why, and it's so funny how like I said earlier, that there are men who do go through domestic violence, okay, and gender roles and things of that nature, but society depicts them as soft and weak.
Yep.
It's not that. It's that they have good morals and they're not going to put their hands on a woman.
Correct.
Especially with someone that they know has some mental stability issues. And for this sad situation to happen, you can really tell that this Yoruba man was really about to cry. He was really about to cry. Like, you could see it.
I just, if somebody going through mental illness just tried to kill themselves and then they're coming out saying all this, I won't be the first one to believe what they're saying. That's just me.
Right.
And I just feel like ever since the switch happened, and because the family didn't like him anyway, or their situation, or they don't be wanting to see Tamar happy, whatever the case may be, they're playing on this. Now, one of her close friends, which is Pastor T.D. Jake's daughter, the oldest one, she came out saying her 2 cents, which I was very shocked about.
Okay.
And basically saying like, yeah, she see it, like he trying to. Now she started off like, I don't know the whole situation, and people need to be careful about what they say, but then you give your whole opinion and you don't know the whole situation. You get what I'm saying? People be killing me, okay? But I just hope that Tamar get the help that he needs. And right now, David, this man did not have an issue going on in his life. He was happy. His businesses are successful. He's successful. He gets with Tamar. His world becomes a whirlwind. So I don't believe everything. From what I saw, it didn't look like to me this man was trying to destroy her life. From what I was seeing, Tamar tried to make sure she had a lot of control over him as far as how she wanted him to be portrayed and his image with her. So I feel like, maybe this is a time where he can escape. Maybe this is a time where he can escape, because this man, and it to me, it took a lot already for him to get her to meet his mom. Like he said, he never brought a woman home to his mom.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
And she's Nigerian, so the culture is different.
That's why I'm saying you could tell this Yoruba man really wanted to cry. You understand what I mean? It's different. It's a different thing. It's when you're, it's not like, over here, oh, that's my boyfriend, that's islanders and people from different countries, they always believe that you don't bring everybody to your kitchen table.
You just can't.
You just can't do that. So you can't just bring somebody to your kitchen table and say, oh, hi, this is my boyfriend or my fiance or my soon-to-be wife. It's not that easy. They have to try to make sure that when they bring you to that person, that you are what you say you are. So it takes a lot when you do all of that, and then you have this island person say, or foreign person say, didn't we tell you about that person? Didn't we tell you about those people? And that it's very hard. It makes it very hard when you go through that. It's very hard. Like I go through it, but it's very hard.
Well, I hope she gets the help that she needs. I hope. Well, I'll keep you guys updated next week because I'm sure there's going to be some more BS with this story that is coming out.
Yes.
Tamar, get the help. All y'all, these couples, y'all go to church, get prayed for, and then go see a therapist. But we thank you guys for rocking out with us on this Throwback Thursday. Remember, you can catch the show anytime on Apple Podcasts, TuneIn app, Spotify, and much more. Please subscribe. Make sure you follow us on YouTube, Divas Lounge. We really appreciate the support. We love you guys to death. Yes, we will see you guys on Tuesday, right back here on WMIR. You guys have a safe and happy weekend. Yes. We love you for the free, dog. Bye. Later.